everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York.
And I'm Jim, but I'm not from, I am from Western New York.
You're from Western New York. Jim is here too. He's going to read parts of what I wrote down because I couldn't see what I was really writing because I use a magnifying glass when I want to read something. When I'm doing your comments, I put this up into the computer and I try to read whatever you wrote, and then I type, and I'm hoping that I'm typing the right letters because I really can't see what I'm doing. And I have used voice activated on the iPad a lot, and I'm hoping that it's saying what I'm saying, but I never know whether it's saying what I'm saying. Well, today is exactly what.
Why is it that it's hard to see? What's with
my
your
eye,
glasses?
My eye is, well, the glasses hurt my nose when I put them on. I have Vaseline on my face. You may see the shiny. My nose had some of the shingles on it, and it's very sensitive to the glasses, so I don't wear the glasses.
Right, so that's why you use a
I'm using the magnifying glass. The reason I'm doing this video is it's been a whole month. Today is a month from when I went to the urgent care, and I'm still not doing the greatest. I have to tell you, this shingles has really been a loop that I really would have loved to have not taken that little jog around the whatever it is. So if you haven't gotten the shot, I suggest you get the shot because you don't want this. This is terrible. Jim is going to read some of the stuff that I wrote.
Yep, 1 month from today you went to the urgent care.
Right.
The virus that causes chickenpox is the same virus that causes shingles. It lays dormant in the nerve endings near the spinal cord.
Yep. And what it does is it wakes up, and it can usually the shingles is on your torso, but mine ended up on the face, and it only goes on half of your face. If it's near the eye, they worry that it will get shingles in the eye and it can cause blindness. And if it's on the lower half, it could be on the ear, in the ear, and it could cause you to go deaf. So it's very bad if it's on your face. And about 1 out of 3 people will get shingles. So I'm one of the 3, apparently.
Yep, unfortunately.
Yes, and mine ended up on the face. I think it would have been easier if it would have been on the torso.
Probably would have, yeah.
My eye has been, because the where the shingles were, it's numb. And if it wasn't for the eye giving me so much trouble, and my scalp is very sore still, that is what is making it difficult. Mm-hmm. I think on the torso, if it would have, once the pox or the shingles healed, the pain kind of went away from the actual shingles where the shingles were. It's just numb.
Yep. Trauma, stress, wake it up.
A lot of times, like you can get, like I was very stressed, I believe, between the accident with my car and the buying of the house and having to go to Indiana. I think that was too much for me. I worry about a lot of things that Jim doesn't worry about. And it was just enough to cause the shingles to come alive. They lay dormant and then they decide to come alive.
Yeah. Medicine is started within 72 hours is best.
I went there on the 3rd day, so I was a little over the 72 hours probably. What it is when it got on my nose, and I think I can't remember if I was, well, first it started out on Sunday where I felt a ting in my eye. I thought there was some hair in my eye. It felt funny. And I had Laura look, and she couldn't see anything, so she put a drop in my eye of her just wet eyes or eyes just to soothe the eye, but it didn't soothe it. And then the next day I felt a ping, like something was stabbing my temple, and then I got a fever and I can't remember what I got.
Fever and headaches.
Headaches, yeah, the headache came on the 3rd day. And that's when, and then I went to the urgent care.
Feels like electricity, like a live wire.
Like when your face is well, maybe it does on your torso too, but it felt like the wires were all loose and they would just bzzz on your skin. It's not a fun feeling, let me tell you.
Had a burning feeling. You soothed it with aloe.
Yeah, I've had, my face felt like it was on fire, like somebody was holding a match there and it was just burning it. And all I could think of is my poor daughter that had a candle blow up in her face one time, and the wax gave her first and second degree burns, and how that must have burned because it just was, it's like a nonstop pain. And so I put aloe on it, trying to see if that would help, and that did help. It cooled it some.
Annoying pinch in the corner of your left eye.
That was when I first noticed that it was starting.
Stabbing pain in the temple.
And the temple, yes. That was the next thing that I noticed.
Red patch on forehead.
Yep.
And headaches.
When I went to the urgent care, there was just a little red patch there, and she goes, "Oh, I think you have shingles." And they looked to see if there was anything on the tip of my nose, because if it's on the tip of your nose, then it's definitely in your eye. But mine had only gone just down the side of the nose. And I never wake up with bags under my eyes, and I would wake up with bags under my eyes.
Your eye is a lot wide open,
My
lot
eye
more
is
open
open
today. Definitely. It's
My
looking
scalp
much better.
hurts really bad up here and over here and on the side. I put a lot of Vaseline on because my eye tears a lot, and it was actually feeling like it was getting chapped where the tears were falling.
Blisters felt like electrical shocks.
Yeah.
They were milky.
Yeah, the blisters at first are clear, and then they turn milky, and then they scab over. And when they scab over, they become itchy, but mine didn't itch real bad. My scalp itched more than my face actually itched. And they tell you not to pick them because that's when it will cause scarring. And like, I just got redness on my forehead. Can see it probably, I don't know.
I can see it. I hope they can.
And they probably can if they wanted to see it.
Bright lights hurt your
Yeah,
own.
the bites hurt my eyes a lot. I talk a lot of times with my eyes shut, which I notice I've been doing here. And it's because this eye especially, like just keeping it open, I can feel the pain inside and outside. And this eye, when I go outside with the sunlight, I actually guard my eye, and I close it, and I'm walking sometimes with my eyes shut until I get to the shade, so that when I gather the eggs for the chickens, the sunlight is just too bright. It doesn't like the UV light.
Yep. The numbness on the area, energy was drained.
Yeah, I'm very, very, yes. If you're a tired person, this will really make you feel tired. I want to go to bed like 6 o'clock. I say to Jim, I says, I wish it was 8 o'clock because I really need to go to bed. And so 6 o'clock I'd be going to bed, and I'd stay there till 6:30 in the morning, or 6:45, something like that. And I've been taking ibuprofen, and I've been taking Benadryl for the itchings. The ibuprofen doesn't feel like it touches anything really, to be honest. They didn't give me any painkiller of any kind, but there's pain, constant pain. I have pain right now in my head and in my eye. It's no fun.
What else if we tried and it didn't seem to work?
I don't know, what else did we try?
The CBD gummies?
Oh yeah, I tried those and they didn't help at all. Apparently, and in New York you can buy them, but my son suggested that I try that, and so I said, Jim, the pain was so bad, I says, why don't you just go down and see if you can buy some? So he went down and he bought some, but they didn't help.
I don't know if ours have any THC, but that doesn't.
No.
That's not what's going to help it. It's
just
the CBD.
It's just the CBD oil in it for the pain.
So, and that's about.
That was everything on the list.
Yep.
So if you haven't gotten the shot, I suggest you get the shot. I've been watching a lot of videos on this, and apparently it can last anywhere from 4 weeks to a month to 2 months to a year and a half. It can be forever and a day. And some people never get over the pain, and some people have a constant electrical thing going on. I'm hoping that my numbness, this feels like, is like when you get your tooth with Novocaine. That's what it feels like, the numbness. It feels like you've got Novocaine in your forehead or your area, in the area.
Yeah. The virus attacks or affects the nerve endings, and that's why you feel everything that you do, why it's so prominent.
Well, I hope that this was helpful to those of you that were wondering about shingles. There's a lady that I call, and she had never heard of anybody having shingles, and I had heard my brother Anthony had it, but his lasted only 2 weeks, and it was on his torso. And my brother Joe had it, and it was on his torso. But they got it when they were not even 50 years old. And then my son-in-law was telling me that he got it when he was 17, which is really young. You don't usually get it. But he got the shingles, and his was on his torso too and on his neck. And he said it was the worst pain that he's ever felt. And this has the worst pain that I've ever felt.
Yeah,
So
well,
if you haven't gotten the shot, please get the shot. I'm going to get the shot. I haven't gotten the shot, but I plan to get it. When this is all gone, I plan to go get the shot.
yeah.
Well, I hope you all had a great day. And I will try and see you again soon. Take care. And I will answer your comments, but like I say, I'm using the magnifying glass.
So if there's mistakes in
So if there's any
spelling,
mistakes, don't pay attention to the wording of it, because who knows what I'm writing. I could be on all the wrong keys for all I know.
but at least you know how to type on a typewriter.
Pretty much. And also, the voice activated, if your name is spelled wrong, it's because the computer sees it how it's supposed to be. Like if I say Terry, it will go Terry instead of Terri. And if I go different names, it will spell them wrong. It does it every time. Well, have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.